discussion Monday. Today we are talking about the rise of MK Party. So I saw Hore Moto relevant to talk to is Mr. Ramokgopa. What does he think about the MK Party and all that? So I know you're burning. You're burning when
No, I'm not burning.
I know you're burning to talk, man, but don't worry. We're gonna give a little bit. We're gonna give a little bit of context to today's topic, and we're gonna play a little video for those who are listening on radio now. Unfortunately, you can't see the video, but go to YouTube and then search the Kositsile Sehone live show, and you will get this. You'll see this. I'm gonna upload it tomorrow. So or don't have that sound with the but then you won't see the picture obviously. But him and I'm gonna see the picture in the studio now about what I want to talk about today, because I just want to give a little bit of context to what we're going to talk about today, Mr. Ramokgopa. Is that okay with you? Yeah, so like I'm looking at you now, it's like if you can just go to YouTube now, but later on tomorrow you're going to go to YouTube and then you will see the video will be up there of with him and me in the studio today. Like I said, I'm going to play a little video and then I'm going to talk after this one, then we'll take it from there.
Umkhondo wesingwa la Umkhondo siyawuchallenge because Umkhondo wesizwe into yethu bathusile ke i-IEC xa sibaxelela ukuthi into yethu le nifuna uyinika uvuma hayi bamnika into yethu leya black green and gold zii-colours zethu kuthathwa into yethu iyatshintshwa iyavulwa kuthiwa yipati asizuyeka loo nto comrades, will challenge it. And ngomso lo tomorrow I'm signing papers a court sizawubathatha from left to right. And comrades, I want to tell you, there is ANC of Ramaphosa.
All right, I think Mr. Ramokgopa, yeah, before we can continue with that, the number is 064-548-776. You want to be part of this discussion today, just call us on that number. No, don't call us, send me a WhatsApp with that number, 064-548-776, and let me know what you think of today's topic. We are talking about the rise of MK, the party. You know that President Jacob Zuma said he's not going to vote for the ANC, but he's going to vote for MK Party to the coming elections. He's not even going to campaign for the ANC, but he's going to vote and campaign for the new MK Party. So that's why Kibis and Ramokgopa so that him and I can discuss this thing. What is his thoughts about this newly formed party, which Msholozi is part of? I don't know if he's part of as a member, but then I got Robota as not a member, and then he's still a member of the ANC, and then he will only campaign for the new party, and then he will rescue the ANC from within. So, Mr. Ramokgopa, the first Dumela, welcome to Khosi FM in the New Year. How are you doing?
Thank you so much, Khosi, for inviting me this year, and compliments of the New Year.
Thank you, sir. Thank you so much. Yeah. Okay, we have just played a little clip of Mbalula now. The Secretary General of the ANC, Habela Hore, Umkhondo wesizwe is their thing. It's the ANC thing. The colors green, black, and gold is theirs. They went to they actually went as far as to the IEC to tell them, listen, this is our thing. Don't give it to the people, but then IEC gave it to them anyway. I want to hear your views. What do you think of Umkhondo wesizwe? What's happening?
Okay, Khosi,
yeah,
the SG is correct.
SG is correct.
Yes, the Umkhondo wesizwe,
yes,
is the military wing of the African National Congress. Not only the African National Congress,
okay,
of the Tripartite Alliance. You would know that we have got what we call a Tripartite Alliance.
Yeah,
in our own movement.
That is
the African National Congress.
Okay.
And it is constituted by COSATU, SSCP, and the African National Congress. In 1961,
yeah,
on the 16th of December, we have launched Umkhondo wesizwe to fight for the liberation of our own people.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah.
So in 1993, after we have secured a date for us to negotiate with the enemy, we said, okay, one of the preconditions, we have got to disband Umkhondo sizwe.
What was the reason for disbandment of Umkhondo sizwe?
I just stated the reason. It's because we wanted to go into negotiations without making other people uncomfortable that we are there militarily and ready to fight.
Okay, well, that was in 1993, right?
Yeah, it was in 1993.
All right, yes.
And then we did that, but we did not remove in the archives of the African National Congress the Umkhondo sizwe, because Umkhondo sizwe was one of amongst the 4 pillars of our struggle. Struggle was one of our pillars of the struggle.
Yeah.
And we realized that when we go into negotiations, in order to actually ease the uncomfortability of our own enemy, we've got to say we are we are going to stop Umkhondo sizwe from operating, so that we can discuss and negotiate for a new democracy. And we did that. But it didn't mean that that military wing of our own organization disappears into the thin air. We are going to put it on site. But we are going to recognize people who have participated in that particular Umkhondo sizwe, those activities, so that we can be able to assist them as we move forward in our own new democracy. That's why today we have got Military Veterans Association.
Do we still have that, or it's not disbanded as well?
We do.
Was not disbanded as well?
No, we do that. We do have
you do have that. Military veterans, okay.
So that we can identify people who have participated in the liberation of this country.
Okay. So
that we can be able to assist them, because they were disadvantaged by the conditions at the time when they attended this struggle. So Umkhondo sizwe remains very much part of us. So anybody who's going to come and opportunistically, like Jacob Zuma, who comes on the day when the Umkhondo sizwe was founded, on the 16th of December, he comes and announces his own political party. And that political party is going to be destroying the ANC. That is very opportunistic. And we are going to defend our own organization by making sure that Umkhondo sizwe remains our own organization. It is our own organization. That's why through our own SG, we have launched a litigation whereby we wanted these people to actually make sure that they do not use our own emblem.
Okay.
Because it is our own emblem.
The emblem that is the spear, the man standing up.
Everything. It belongs to us, even the colors. They belong to us.
But Mr. Ramokgopa, the emblems, they don't look the same, if you can notice that.
No, they don't.
They don't look the same.
They don't.
The Umkhondo sizwe emblem, let's take the ANC Umkhondo sizwe emblem. It's got the man standing with a spear over his head, right? And then the Umkhondo sizwe one, which Jacob Zuma is now part of, he is holding a spear at the bottom. Don't you think that will be much of a difference whenever you guys can go to court?
It's not a material difference.
Yeah.
And a mere fact that you even call them Umkhondo sizwe.
Yes.
It means you are actually regurgitating what we have established in 1996.
Okay.
1991.
Yeah.
So we do not want that. If you want to form your own political party, do not use our own names.
Okay.
Do not use our own emblems. You are saying they are trying by all means to want to have slight differences, but those things have got a potential to mislead the masses of our own people.
Okay.
To think that the so-called Umkhondo sizwe, as formed by Jacob Zuma, belongs to the African National Congress, and the people will then divert their own votes into a political party that do not actually share any values, principles with our own movement.
But
so that's why we have taken this thing to court, and it must be adjudicated at that level.
I see. All right. But do you think, don't you think this is going to go the way of COPE? Remember COPE did the same?
Congress of the People.
Yes, COPE took Congress of the People and it took the colors of the ANC, as you can see. And then you guys took him to court, but then you lost because they're not the same. I mean, we are talking about trademarking and we're talking about, what's this thing? If I say, if it seems our emblem, if our emblem get trademarker, it's going to be mine and no one can actually use it because I've trademarked it. So, don't you think this is going to take us back to the time of COPE?
It can't.
How so?
You know why it can't?
Yes.
During COPE, we have not yet at the time registered any COPE emblems.
All right.
That's our
let's talk about the name. They spoke about the name.
The name itself, we had not register that.
Okay.
But at the moment, we're dealing with Umkhondo sizwe, where we have registered the logo.
The logo, right?
That logo is a trademark of the African National Congress.
What about the name?
So legally, no, the name we have not done so.
Okay.
And that's why we are not even focusing on that. But we're talking about the emblem. Once that is done, I'm telling you, the African National Congress lawyers now, they might be hard at work making sure that even the name, because we never anticipated something like this. You know what President Zuma has done is opportunistic.
How so?
He is an opportunist. He's an opportunist of he's an opportunist in the sense that he realized that the African National Congress was not giving him an attention to his own problems. The problems that he had incurred to himself, we have not sent him to be associated with whoever that he was associated with. But now, because he is facing legal proceedings, he wants to smuggle African National Congress into his own issues. And when the African National Congress says, we do not want to entangle ourselves into the issues of individual members of the ANC who are faced with legal issues, and then he feels aggrieved. And we do not have such a responsibility to defend him legally. We have got to defend him as a man that is being attacked by people, not because legally he's being attacked. If people are attacking him politically, we'll have to defend him because he was the face of the African National Congress. At the moment, our own hands are tied. We cannot do anything.
So you're saying that he's aggrieved because you guys are not helping him out with whatever that he's going through now.
What is it that we need to help with him?
Well, he's your former leader. He was the former president of the ANC. And he was the former president of the country, and he's still a member of the ANC. Isn't there anything that ANC can do to be able to help him out?
There's nothing.
There's nothing. So he's on his own.
Yes.
So he's allowed by being on his own to do anything that he's doing now, because he's on his own.
When he was born in 1942, he had the right to associate with any political party.
So what about now? Does he have a right to do it
Even
now?
now, yes.
Okay, but then why is people so aggrieved when he does that?
Who are those people?
Everybody else. I mean, the SG now has just spoken something.
We are in the terrain where we're contesting state power. And we've got to speak about each other. He spoke about us. He says the African National Congress is not delivering on the services.
Is he lying?
No, he's lying.
How is it not? How is he lying?
No, he says no. We do not care about our own people, and we know very well that we care about our own people.
Yeah.
Right now, the load shedding that he's talking about.
Yes.
We have got plans in place. That's why we come up with the Ministry of Electricity to deal specifically with the issue of load shedding.
But the very same minister told us that 24th December last year election will be done.
Yes.
It's still back in January. How do we talk about that?
It's correct because resolving a problem is not an event, it's a process.
But then he said to the people, listen guys, 24th December 2023, lotion will be a thing over past, will be gone forever.
When?
This whole December 24th, he said 24th, there won't be any load shedding anymore. We never had load shedding for December, all of it, and then all of a sudden, bam, January, it's back. How is that delivery?
No, he was talking about what he hopes must happen.
Did he? Was he hoping for something?
He was hoping for something, and he was working towards that.
Yeah.
If it didn't work, but there are certain things that he has done right now that we can point out and say, these are the progresses that we have made in this process of making sure that there is no load shedding.
Can you give maybe one example of those things that he said?
Are you in stage 6?
No, you're in stage 2 now, I think.
Okay.
Yeah.
So he has done a lot to make you to be on stage 2.
Okay, so is it now like what, half a bread is better than nothing?
Yes.
Is that how South Africans
it must be like that because it's a process.
All right. Well, Jacob Zuma said something, as you pointed out earlier, that you said the load shedding he mentioned. He said yes, he stopped load shedding, and he's going to stop it when you guys come into power. When they come into power. Well, he's not lying that he stopped load shedding. There was no load shedding for 3 years in this country, and people know what he's talking about. Don't you think that will appeal more to the mass of the people? That actually he's speaking the truth instead of half a loaf is better than nothing.
It's not true. It's not true.
What is not true?
It's not true that Jacob Zuma can stop load shedding. Jacob Zuma was entrusted with the responsibility to stop, not to actually temporarily stop load shedding.
Was it stopped temporarily or was it stopped?
It was temporarily. That's why we have got load shedding today.
Why did it come back? Why did it come back immediately after he left office? After the IPPs were signed in.
Can you listen to me?
I'll listen to you. After the IPPs were signed in, those are supposed to be helping ESCOM to give us more power, right? But then all of a sudden, boom, load shedding comes back. Now even on higher but it is true. On higher stages,
it's not true.
IPPs were not there before when Jacob Zuma was around,
it's
right?
Not true. Jacob Zuma, when he was there, he did temporarily stop load shedding
for 3 years.
No. It's not, it was not even 3 years consistently.
It was how many years?
He was actually stopping load shedding intermittently.
Okay.
It was not regularly.
All right.
So we had load shedding a few times. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So those times, they were busy with maintenance. Right now, we have taken a view that says we need to end load shedding. At the end, we must have no load shedding. We mustn't do it temporarily. We are going to come up with measures that are going to load shedding being stopped completely.
Okay.
So that's why we are saying, bear with us. We are going to give you load shedding, but we are working on an original and a long-lasting solution.
But how long? How long must South Africans wait until they get this thing, get it done?
That one cannot be answered by politicians. It will have to be answered by our own officials. We have got the know-how of how electricity generation works and supply.
Okay.
So ourselves, we are providing oversight. Okay. We are saying to you as the officials, make sure that load shedding is dealt with completely and is no longer a problem to our own problems in the few years to come. how you do it, you have to explain to us.
All right.
So we are leaving it to our own officials.
All right. Now we'll come back to that one, Mr. Ramokgopa. The number is 064-548-7176. If you want to be part of this today's topic, we are talking about the MK Party, the rise of MK Party as Mr. Ramokgopa is the chairperson of the ANC in Ward 60. If you want to be part of this conversation, the number is 064-548-7176. And then remember, later today you'll get this audio podcast on Spotify and Anchor FM. Just go there and search the Cosity Lesson on the live show and you will get it there. And then tomorrow I'll be uploading the YouTube video that we're shooting at the moment in the studio, and then still go search the Cosity Lesson on the live show and you'll find this video waiting for you there. And you can be able to comment as well down there, and please subscribe and like and share share our content as well. Mr. Ramokgopa, I have a TikTok comment here that I got today when I was uploading the video of us uploading the post of us meeting today. This one, Kim Moss, he says, someone said MK is a strategic wing of the ANC. Their aim is to get more than 51% and continue to implement bad policies. What is your view on that?
My view is very simple.
Yeah.
We don't have any wing called MK in the African National Congress.
Yeah.
The ANC is very clear. We are in alliance with COSATU SSCP.
Yeah.
Anybody outside of this tripartite alliance is our enemy.
Yeah.
In fact, is our political opponent.
Or your former president as well. Is he now a political enemy?
If he is outside of the tripartite alliance,
yes,
is our opponent.
But then he said he is still ANC member. He hasn't been expelled. He hasn't been called for this hearing.
Maybe because he's hallucinating. It's stupid.
So it's no longer
it's
an
very
ANC
stupid
member.
Because if he had read our own constitution, that is not allowed.
So what does the constitution say? He
the constitution, once you enter into political activity that is outside of our own alliance partners,
yes,
you are already
expelled.
All
right, but then when are you going to make it official then if it is expelled?
It will be made official by our own leaders, and they understand that our SG actually has said it. To say no, Jacob Zuma has expelled himself. We don't want to entertain Jacob Zuma. Jacob Zuma is self-serving wherever he is. Let him do whatever other people have done.
Which is?
Lokota has done that. Shilo has done that. Olumisa has done that. Julius has done that. So he must be there, allowed to do whatever he wants to do. All we can tell you, our own organization is resilient.
Yes.
It will actually, those things are going to evaporate into the thin air. I'm telling you, brother. But ANC is very resilient as an organization.
All right, but have you seen the videos of how people are receiving this MK? Like, have you ever been on social media and just see?
I have.
Did you see what happened? Mochet Square, Motrobong, and
in fact, I was laughing. You know why I was laughing?
Yeah,
I was laughing because this is the lowest turnout of a breakaway from the ANC since.
But
no, I'm telling you.
They're only 3 weeks.
Can I tell you?
They're only 3 weeks.
No, I want to tell you.
Yeah. You mean the turnout? Yamo Chet Square or the turnout?
The turnout.
Yeah.
In the entire country, my brother, Cope.
Yeah.
Was the biggest breakaway we have had.
Yeah.
It's not even EFF. You guys, you are listening to the comedy of Julius Malema. Cope was the biggest breakaway of the African National Congress.
Yeah.
But it failed.
Okay.
To destroy the African National Congress.
But
you know why?
But why did it fail?
People love the African National Congress. People can go and listen to the comedians.
And people love Jacob Zuma as well.
Yes,
are you aware of that? No, they love him because he was a former leader who actually delivered to his credit.
That is where you get it wrong.
Yeah.
In the African National Congress, I'm one of the people that supported Jacob Zuma in 2007.
Yeah.
When we went to Polokwane, we thought wrong things were done against him.
Yeah.
All right. And he was lying to us. I'm telling you.
Lying about what?
No, that some other people have set him up for failures, and then things that have happened with regard to Shabiri Sheikh and all of that.
Yeah.
Those people were manufactured.
Yeah.
He said he wanted his own day in court.
Yeah.
We then said, President, we're going to support you.
Yes.
And you will go to the court and clear your name. But you spend more than 30 million.
Yeah.
Defending the day.
But was it not the NPA that was always postponing the case?
He didn't want to go to court. Yeah?
But the NPA was also that that was always postponing the case. That's not him.
Who?
The NPA, the people supposed to prosecute him, were the ones who were always postponing the case. So how then do we come to that one? I mean, if you
it was him.
What?
It was him saying so and so cannot prosecute me, and so has had 1, 2, 3 for information on all of that, like he did when he was arrested in State Capture Commission.
Yeah.
He was doing exactly that. There is no such.
Right.
Jacob Zuma knows very well. It was there in the media. Jacob Zuma was involved in corrupt activities, and he was defended.
And the ANC,
Yes,
and the ANC, and what did you defend him? If this whole thing was so wrong in the beginning, why, as the ANC, were you defending him so vigorously? But now, all of a sudden, because now he stands on his own, now he's been making a sacrifice, and the ANC being made as a victim.
Sacrifice what?
Who
sacrificed him?
The ANC now is actually washing their hands off him.
The African National Congress has never sacrificed the Jacob Zuma. Jacob Zuma served the divorce papers to the African National Congress. He said he do not want to become part of us.
Okay, but
we
then
have never expelled Jacob Zuma.
Yeah.
Yeah, we have never done so.
Okay. Well, coming to his speech that he spoke on the 16th of December, he said he is still a member of the ANC and he will not campaign. But I mean, you've been asking presidents like Thabo Mbeki, Matlante to campaign for the ANC, right? To campaign for the ANC and yeah. So but then when he says he's not going to campaign for the ANC and he's not going to vote for the ANC, how is that a divorce paper?
No.
Doesn't my vote my choice?
No.
Isn't my vote my secret?
My brother.
Or are they obliged to vote for the ANC because they're leaders of the ANC?
The two presidents you are talking about,
have
never formed any party.
But Jacob Zuma didn't form any party.
He formed.
No, he didn't. He said the party was formed with his blessing.
Have you read our constitution?
Like what did it say?
You have never read our constitution. Go to Rule 25, 17.
Okay.
It talks about nobody can actually promote the interest of any political party that is not in alliance with the African National Congress.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah.
He can never say, I'm going to vote for this political party.
Yeah.
But you can say, I don't want to vote. There's no problem.
But that's what he said.
But
he said, I'm not voting for the ANC, but I'm voting for Umkhondo.
Yes, that is what I'm telling you.
Yeah.
He was in contravention of our own constitution.
So why not doing something about it, Mr. Ramokgopa, at the moment before the elections? Because people are thinking, you are waiting. He said you're waiting for the elections to come. If you guys win, you're expelling. If you guys lose, I don't know what's going to happen. So it seems like now they're just waiting for elections to pass and then see if we win. If we win, then we're going to expel him. But then because if we expel him now, we are at risk of losing KZN and risk of losing a lot of votes because now he'll be seen as a victim and a martyr. Why not doing something now about him before this election?
Let me tell you something, my brother.
Yeah.
What you are saying is a wrong assertion.
It's a question.
No.
Why are we not doing something about him now?
Is wrong. Your question is wrong.
Okay.
All I can tell you is that Jacob Zuma has actually offended our own constitution.
Then why can't you do something about it now?
We cannot.
Why
know
not?
Why?
Yes.
He has, in his own actions, expelled himself from the African National Congress.
But it's not official.
No, it's official.
Whether you guys, whether anybody can assume that you've done it yourself,
have you ever
but it's not
the word summarily.
I've heard of that.
Yes.
But it doesn't mean that
He
you're
has
out.
summarily
Yeah.
dismissed himself from the African National Congress.
But
when he announced against the African National Congress to say he's going to vote for a party that is not in the alliance with the African National Congress.
yes, all right. What does the rule say about somebody who campaigns and associates himself? What does the Constitution say about that? About somebody who campaigns and associates himself with a party that is not in alliance with the ANC? What does the Constitution say must be done to that person officially?
Officially?
Yes.
Yeah. Once you have said you are campaigning for this party,
What must be done by the ANC? Yes.
No, the ANC must never even institute.
What does the rule say? What does the Constitution say?
The Constitution says summarily
You have?
expelled yourself.
Is it?
From the party.
That's what Constitution says.
Yes.
Oh, unfortunately, I don't have it here. With
That's what I'm telling you.
See.
That's why we don't entertain the old man. The
Yeah.
old man has actually summarily expelled himself. That's why we don't even entertain him. He can go afihle guy, but all I can tell you, we no longer take him seriously. He's no longer a member of the ANC.
Oh, but not official. I
It's
mean, the
official.
whole Malema was officially kicked out of the ANC. Holomisa, the same. You just mentioned them now. Malema was taken out. Malema was taken out. I mean, what's his name? Derek Hanekom was the one.
Olomisa.
Yeah.
Olomisa.
Resigned. Didn't he resign?
He resigned from the African National Congress like Jacob Zuma.
But
don't use people to compare to Banana.
Okay.
Olomisa.
Yeah.
Did exactly what Jacob Zuma did.
What did he do? Because the last time I checked, Holomisa was against something that was done in the ANC, and he was disgruntled. Yeah,
he said there were corruptions before and all of that.
And when he put it out to the ANC,
Congress,
the ANC didn't want to entertain that.
No, the African National Congress is an organization. What is an organization? An organization, you cannot have an organization without constitution, resolutions, policies, and all of that. Within those things, you have got to conduct yourself because they have actually determined how you need to conduct yourself.
Yeah.
What is that? So once you go outside of that, you are fighting against your own organization, and it will never tolerate that because our own organization is not a cult organization.
Okay.
We do not worship any individual. Even Nelson Mandela, if it came to a point where we needed to discipline him or just expel him, we will expel him. Because the ANC had been like that.
Okay, let's go back to the emblem and the logo. That is so much contested at the moment by what the SG said. They are going to go to court, blah, blah. You said something earlier that the name Umkhondo, you didn't register it, right?
Yeah.
That means anybody can use it. Even I myself can just open up Umkhondo tomorrow and just make a logo of a spear. Umkhondo, spear, kill a rumor, and put it there. So no one can say anything. So that's how maybe they won. Now let's talk about the logo. You said the logo itself it's like the trademark, right? And I have summarily showed you the difference between the two logos. They're not the same.
My brother.
The one of the ANC Umkhondo sizwe is black in color and black and white, and it's got the man is holding the spear up on his head. Whereas the one from Umkhondo sizwe is black, green, and gold, and the man is holding a gold spear down by his waist. How is that not totally different from different to each other?
Let me say this, Josi. I don't know if I'm condescending to you, but what I can tell you, there is nothing we can talk about Umkhondo sizwe that is actually without significance to us.
Okay.
Umkhondo, the mere fact that you say you are Umkhondo sizwe,
yes,
you have actually entered into our own territory.
All right.
My brother, whether you we be a left, we be a right, or we be it's not gonna work. We are saying Umkhondo sizwe.
Let's look at the two logos. Let's look at the two logos and put them side by side. Just that I don't have them. I don't have them on the screen.
A designer, and I'm not a designer.
Yeah, I'm looking at. Let's look at the differences of that.
There is no differences that I'm going to spot.
Why not?
Because I'm not a designer.
You see?
All I can tell you.
Yes.
You are saying something that we know. You are saying you are Umkhondo sizwe.
Yeah.
What is Umkhondo sizwe?
The room was
Where little kai.
Kastwan.
Let's because we go to Porto.
Kanali?
Porto.
Porto.
Porto ya PSC.
Okay.
Renale Azanla.
Yeah.
Azanel People's Organization.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Azanla.
Yes.
Renale on ya PSC ya Porto.
Yes.
So Renale Umkhondo sizwe.
Yeah.
My brother, we are not going to be deceived. And we have established our own military wing on the 16th of December 1961.
Okay.
And you come when you are afraid from your own HIV infested body. You come okay, I'm here as Jacob Zuma.
Why are you saying HIV infested body? Is HIV?
Yes.
Come on, Ramokgopa can't say that on radio. Come on.
Okay, it's a radio.
You have to withdraw that one. Withdraw that one, honorable member. Because you cannot put people's health things on the radio, man. It's not organic. I understand emotions are high. Emotions are high because, Mari, Ramokgopa, let's go back to this one. When I just want to give you said you only registered the logo, right? As a trademark of the ANC.
Yeah.
Not the name. The name is a sentence airing that anybody can use. Right? So, in court, what are you fighting? For the logo, the emblem, or for the whole thing and the name as well? What are you fighting in court?
We are fighting for the logo.
Yeah.
And you have stated correctly to say sometimes we never thought that we'll have a bipolic former president who will take our own name of Umkhondo sizwe.
Yeah.
In the 112 existence of the African National Congress, we've never had a very stupid president like Jacob Zuma.
Okay.
Will do something like that. We never thought that it will ever happen. We thought we were protected, but fortunately, we had protected our own trademark, which is the logo.
Yeah.
And that logo is being used by Jacob Zuma.
Okay.
And let me tell you something that you have not realized about the president that you so much love.
Why not so much love?
You love that president.
I don't. Why are you putting it on me like that?
You.
How am I loving? How am I loving Jacob Zuma? How so?
You love him.
How so?
You love him. And let me tell you. This stupid president used to lead us, and we have defended him countless times.
Yeah.
He is perpetuating exactly what actually brought us together.
Okay.
As African people.
Yes.
To unite and bury our own tribal differences.
Yeah.
He's a tribalist. Look at his own patterns. Where he goes.
Yeah.
He goes to KwaZulu-Natal. Have you ever heard of an organization that is supposed to lead the entire country, but its own entire executive comes from the same tribe, the same province? And when they go to campaign, they go to where predominantly stays people who are speaking a particular language. My brother, we can no longer keep quiet about that.
But Ramokgopa,
the man is
does not simply mean that he's a Zulu, he's from Zulu, KwaZulu-Natal. He'll start at home first. I mean, a pedi, can a vendor leave vendor and go campaign Mafiki?
No. Let me tell you now.
Yes.
As I speak now.
Yeah.
Julius Malema comes from our province.
Yeah.
Which is Limpopo. But he is predominantly loved in Northwest.
Okay.
I'm telling you.
Yes. So as Jacob Zuma.
No.
Jacob Zuma is loved in Northwest as well. In Gauteng. Come on. It's not by me.
It's you.
He's loved in Northwest.
No.
He's loved in Free State. He's loved in Limpopo.
Who are the leaders of Umkhondo?
When?
Who?
Go guy.
Who are the leaders of Umkhondo?
Some Kumalo, somebody. I never got their names. Unfortunately, I never got their names. Kumalo, whatever.
You know what? I'm so lenient to you.
Yeah.
I can see that you love this man so much.
Why do you think so? Because we are here to discuss.
You can't even tell me who are the leaders of Umkhondo.
Now remember, today's show was
research.
I know today's show was to discuss MK. You as an ANC. MK Umkhondo to discuss the rise and
the real one or the fake one?
No, not the one that Jacob Zuma is gonna vote for.
So why did you not do investigations and then create information about him?
Okay. Some Tom, it has no structure yet for the MK party.
Why?
Because it just formed.
Why?
Now it was just formed
Where was it formed?
It was formed so that.
Where did it go?
Okay, what do you mean?
Where did it go to campaign?
It's campaigning now, is it not?
Where?
It's campaigning in South Africa, the whole South Africa. They were here in Church Square Saturday. Was it Saturday or Sunday?
No.
They were here in Church Square.
My brother.
They are everywhere. If you look in social media now and you see where these people are everywhere, they are everywhere campaigning. They were in Soweto. They were here in Church Square in Pretoria. They're in KZN. They're in Limpopo. They're everywhere. In Northwest even now. They're even WhatsApp groups opened for every province and every city we have and every little town we have. So they are really campaigning and hitting the ground hard.
My brother. Okay. Where? I don't know. Okay.
I'm in Gauteng now, in Pretoria, yes. Pretoria West.
Who are the leaders of MK?
We don't know yet because there's not yet we don't have a elective conference yet.
Because
they didn't have
you guys who are just following something you don't understand.
Bona Sheba Arebeso.
Sheba.
Do you not think Umkhondo is going to be a threat to the ANC?
No.
Why not?
No. Let me tell you something, my brother.
Yes.
I've been on the ground. You see, my brother, our people are very, very, very difficult to understand. You know, when you go to our own people, you go.
Yeah.
They are very excited by a new thing.
Yeah.
But
yeah.
No more. Party au fitla mola wa tsore ore joinan party ba la swana.
Yeah.
Not ANC.
Or I don't vote at all.
Or
I don't vote at all. Look at what happened. Look what happened in 2016.
We love the African National Congress. Those people okaseba shift, my brother.
Yeah.
They do not shift. You know why? They know very well. How can you put a person who was given 10 years to change the lives of the people, but he did nothing? Now he comes around and say, "Ay, nankaba Messiah walena."
Are you saying Jacob Zuma did nothing for the 9 years he was president?
He was a very stupid man who actually disintegrated and ruptures our own organization. Our own organization is in crisis because of that man.
How?
That man.
How so? Was he alone in that disruption?
It was him.
Him doing what?
And
was he deciding on his own?
No. Listen to me, my brother. I want to tell you, Jacob Zuma is the reason why we've got EFF. All right. I don't want to talk about COPE.
Okay. I would like to take a call now from somebody from MK who wants to talk to us, and I'm going to give him a call at the moment because I think he wants to comment on this one. So just give me a minute. I'm going to call him myself. Let me call you back. Now. All right. Okay, let me just add him on, and I'm gonna give him a call, and then you listen to what he says. I can't but yeah, this is Cosi FM. Hello. Hello,
guys. Hello, how are you?
I'm great, yourself.
How are you?
I'm great, yourself.
Okay,
Welcome to
thank
Cosi
you.
FM. Hello, ma'am.
Okay, Coffee FM.
Yes, ma'am.
Hello.
Hello, ma'am. How are you?
I'm good, and you?
I'm good. Do you mind if I call you back in a second? Because I think maybe WhatsApp is going to give us a little bit of a problem. Is that okay?
Is this a live show?
It's a live show, yes, ma'am. And I've got Mr. Ramokgopa in the studio. But you can continue to ask your question. Maybe tell us who you are and where you're calling us from.
Okay, no, I did not say it's a live show. Let me call back.
Oh, okay. No,
I'll call back.
Okay, thank you so much. All right.
Sure.
All right, thank you. Okay. She didn't know if it was a live show, and then okay. No, it's fine. Okay. You were saying Jacobs didn't do anything for the past 10 years.
But Jacobs,
Yeah.
JZ, what he managed to do.
He gave us
disintegrate
knowledge
the
sharing.
African National Congress.
But was he alone now?
No. Let me tell you. That man is very selfish.
Wait. Costa FM, good evening. How are you? Costa FM, hello. Hello. Yeah. Okay. She's gone. Yeah. You can continue. You were saying?
No, I was saying to you, that man is the selfish man I have ever come across, my brother.
Okay.
That man, we took him from nothing, accused of many things, right? We thought wrong things were being done against him.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We protected him.
Yes.
But that man, when he entered into that space of being a leader of the African National Congress, both of the ANC and the government,
yes,
what he did was to disrupt everything. You know, the alliance was intact when President Big was there.
Okay.
When he entered there, we saw Abu Zwelinzi Mavavi, even him, being fired.
Yeah.
We saw President
Zwelinzi Mavavi was fired by Kosatu because he had sex in an office.
No.
That was how it was.
My brother.
He wasn't fired because of Jacob Zuma. Come on, let's be fair.
It is not like that.
It is like that. Jacob Zuma was caught having sex in an office with an intern or whatever that was intern, and they fired him because they
Jacob Zuma, what was he accused of?
Of raping somebody. He was acquitted. He was acquitted by the courts.
No. He was he defended after being acquitted?
Because he was acquitted. I mean,
no, he was defended after acquittal.
Yes, he was defended because he
was not been listening or following politics.
Okay.
That man, we defended him even before acquittal.
Yes, we did that because you believed he was innocent.
Did you do that to Vavi?
Vavi was charged by Kosatu. Listen, Vavi was found guilty, yes, because he was slapped. He was by Kosatu's disciplinary committee themselves. He was not fired by the ANC. He was fired by Kosatu, isn't it?
And then JZ, was he found guilty
by the courts? No.
We're talking about ANC.
ANC did not find him guilty because they never put
not do that.
They never. I'm like the king. I should be asking you.
They protected him. They protected him because they thought he was a victim. He was a victim of a setup.
Yeah.
And he was not a victim.
Yeah.
That man was incorrigible. I'm telling you, this is the man that destroyed the African National Congress. And Vavi that you're talking about.
Yeah.
Was set up by this man that you're talking about. This you are so
okay. How did he sort by Vavi by giving him the girl to sleep with in office? Come on,
my brother.
Or was not that the charge?
This is politics.
Yes,
they can send anybody.
Oh, okay.
To come and do anything.
So Vavi was being trapped.
Yes,
are you saying Vavi was
trapped?
And Zuma sent the girl to him.
Yeah, he wanted that because.
What is the proof?
No, we can't have that proof.
Okay.
Similarly, we do not have a proof about Jacob Zuma, who was saying people sent that lady to sleep with him. Positive, HIV positive. He slept with an HIV positive lady.
But Ramokgopa, I said you must not mention that on radio. It's not fair.
Why not?
Because you don't know his mental status. We have never seen him being tested positive for HIV. We haven't seen his HIV certificate that says he's positive.
Did he not sleep with the lady?
He slept with the lady, yes. So but that doesn't make him HIV positive.
To mention that?
No, sleeping with him is not a problem. But I'm saying for you now disclosing someone's HIV status on radio, live radio, it is not fair because we haven't seen his HIV status yet. I understand emotions are high in the ANC. We are angry. I understand, but for us to throw mud like this.
Let me tell you something.
Yeah.
You see, when something is to be something that you is a defamation of a character.
Yeah.
And all of that, ne?
Yes.
Is something that is not a fact.
Okay.
But a fact is that the lady that he slept with was HIV positive.
Yes.
All right?
Yes.
Whether he's HIV positive, which I have not stated.
You said he's HIV positive.
No, I've never said.
You did. It's on record.
No. Go back.
This is not Hansard. We'll go back later.
Go on and answer.
We'll go back later. You said it, and I corrected you twice and said, Ramokgopa, do not say people's HIV. I even asked you to withdraw, and you said you're withdrawing. It's fine.
My brother.
It's fine. It's on record.
Go back,
yeah.
I know myself.
Yeah.
I know how I speak.
Okay.
I will never say somebody is like this. I say he slept with an HIV positive lady.
But that was way after you said that.
No.
Twice. And I said to you, Ramokgopa, we cannot disclose someone's medical records on live radio. Please withdraw that.
When I withdraw, actually I was doing you a favor.
Yeah.
It was a courtesy.
Okay.
I don't want to withdraw. In fact, I withdraw my withdrawal.
What are you saying then?
I'm saying Jacob Zuma slept with a lady who was HIV positive.
And
we defended him.
And how is that even wrong? By two adults having sex?
I don't
and
know.
How can you defend a man for sleeping with somebody?
All I can tell
did you defend him by being accused of rape, whereas there was no rape that happened?
All I can tell you is that it was reckless of him.
How so? How so?
He knew that this person was infected with HIV.
Okay, but what does ANC have to do with that?
No,
because it's a personal thing that happened personally in his house, not in an ANC office.
What is the ANC?
ANC is an organization.
It's the People's Parliament.
Okay.
It represents people.
Yeah.
It must embrace certain ethical values.
Yes.
Right?
Yeah.
And a part of that is to ensure that it must educate people not to sleep with people who are HIV positive.
Yeah.
Protect them.
Yeah.
Do the right things to make sure that you reduce the infection.
But what does that have to do with two consenting adults doing what they did? What does that have to do with politics?
Problem.
What does that have to do with Umkhondo, party being formed? What does that have to do with anything else? Because at the end of the day, he was acquitted by the very courts that the ANC is ruling over at the moment. He was acquitted.
Issues.
How so?
You're talking Umkhondo sizwe.
No. I'm saying what does all?
I'm not talking about Umkhondo.
Like I'm saying, what does
I'm
all?
talking about the ethical aspect.
Okay, but what does this ethics? What does this ethics have to do that you guys didn't see that time? You didn't see the ethics. You defended.
We saw that.
What did you defend then?
Some of us.
Yes.
We did not.
You included.
Yes.
Isn't it?
Me included.
Okay.
I didn't want Jacob Zuma to become president, and I'm now vindicated. Because he was just a village in Dona.
Then how did you
be there?
Then how do you defend somebody that's on
Who defended him?
You said you were defending him.
No,
right?
it was not me.
Yeah.
It was the African National Congress. In the African National Congress, we have got a concept of democratic centralism.
Okay.
Once we have debated an issue, at the majority rules, and say we are going to move like this.
Yeah.
All of that, we own that particular decision. It doesn't mean all of us have agreed on that.
Yes.
So this is what had happened. Myself, I was actually defending Jacob Zuma because there was a standing resolution of the African National Congress.
That said what?
That said we need to defend this president.
Okay.
Yes.
Whatever that is done.
Yes.
So you don't see ethics then, you see it now.
No, I see it.
Yeah.
Like I've explained to you.
Yes.
I have explained, but I was defeated
by
in the debate.
In the ANC, okay?
Yes.
You said no, we can't defend this person. They said we're gonna defend him no matter what you say.
Correct.
All right. And then he became president for 9 years. And you said he didn't do anything, right? He didn't do anything for 9 years.
It's not me.
You said that. You said he didn't do nothing for 9 years. It's in record.
It just
the things you're on live. Now we are live radio. We cannot rewind stuff. We're just recording. So what's going to happen? What's going to happen is that I will invite anybody who's listening to us now.
Equally.
Yeah.
I will never agree with you because I know I'm very careful with my words.
Okay.
I've never said something like that.
It's not a problem.
All I'm saying,
it's not a problem.
I'm saying
the podcast will be live. Will be on Spotify tomorrow. Yeah. Tonight, actually, the audio one that people are listening to now on radio, and the video itself will be on YouTube tomorrow as well. Yes. So tonight I'm gonna leave here before I go home. I'm gonna make sure that I edit the whole podcast.
I disagree with you,
and I'm gonna send you a link. Please listen to it, and then I will apologize.
To me.
I will do it live on radio. I don't have a problem. Two things that you said. You said Jacob Zuma is positive HIV. I said don't do that.
I never said
it's fine. It's fine. I'm saying I'm just gonna give you the heads of what I will apologize for if and after we both listen to this recording tomorrow, right? Please listen to it, and then I won't anything like that there.
No. When I apologize, I
will do that. The cameras hate to shoot me, but I won't do it now because let's finish up the show. It's fine. I won't do. When I go back and listen to the whole thing,
yeah, I know myself.
And then okay, because I never said this.
I've never said something.
Then it's not a problem. We can do that. Yeah. So this is Khosi FM, and the show is the Khosi on a live show. Is a podcast like that we record every Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesdays and Fridays, but today's Monday is our political discussion Monday, where we discuss everything political with the various political leaders. As today in the studio, I have Mr. Costa Ramokgopa, the chairperson for ANC Ward 60 in Pretoria West, the Westview, Danville, and we're discussing the rise of the MK Party. In short, the MK Party, but it's called an Umkhondo sizwe party. Yes, alluded a lot of points. I discredit what has been happening. Umkhondo sizwe, and then he alluded to the lowest turnout that I don't know, was it for yesterday? He said lowest turnout for the whole country, and we are talking again. He said a lot of things which I won't repeat, but you guys can just go to Spotify later today and listen to the audio podcast, which will be uploaded tonight before we leave this place, which will be under the name The Hostess on a Live Show, and then the video as well. Tomorrow you want to see the men I'm speaking to, just go to YouTube and you will find the very same podcast there. Mr. Ramokgopa, we thought Jacob Zuma has expelled himself. Ne?
Yes.
So are you saying there won't be anything that's going to be done to him going forward? No, this will be instituted, no expelling will happen. He's just gonna leave it like that, okay? You've explained yourself, so bye-bye.
Okay. Khosi, if you are running Khosi Sokhongwan production,
yeah, yes,
and you've got an employee,
she's my employee. Yes, she's my employee.
The name
is Mohudi. Mohudi.
Okay, Mohudi.
Yeah.
What resign? O joina Metro FM.
Yes.
Or Mona or Naki Metro FM.
Yeah.
All right.
Yes. Yes.
Production.
Yeah.
Can you institute a disciplinary hearing against the?
Well, only if it's official, no. If he has written a resignation letter officially and resigned in public, came to me and said, "Listen, that's someone I'm leaving. I'm going to another company." Then I won't have to do DC because
if she says it in public,
huh?
If she says it in public,
well, if she says in public the very words that I'm resigning from Sohwan Holdings or Sohwan Media House, that's what we own this station with. If she says I'm resigning in public and it's in her words and there's a video, there's an audio, then that is an official resignation that I'm going to accept.
Yeah.
And we go. Yeah. But then if she says to me, I am going to advertise on Metro FM, but I'm still going to be an employee of Sohwan Media House or Khosi FM, that is not an official. It's up to me now as the owner of the whole thing to say, okay, now what do I do to make this official?
So, the African National Congress is not going to be playing games. It's this guy from Umkhondo. In fact, he has irritated us even big time, my brother.
Okay.
That's why we are fed up with this man.
Yes.
This man has told us, he's going to be campaigning, and our campaign around Mona.
Yes.
Understand?
Yeah.
So why do we have to waste our resources? He has served us divorce papers. He's not special.
But it's not official. It's not official.
He's one member.
Whether we want to assume he has done that, it's not official. He's still a member of the ANC. According to him,
is going to write a letter to him to say we accept your resignation.
That is what I'm saying. That's what I asked earlier. When are they gonna do that?
Maybe
are they waiting? Because the people are saying
maybe they've done that.
What the people are saying on the ground?
Maybe they've done that.
Where is the letter? Is it official? Is it public?
Is it to you?
Is it public?
Is it to you?
I'm a public, right? So why is it?
To you?
Why is it not public to me? Yes.
Is it to you?
We are public, right?
Is it to you?
Yes.
No, if it is to you, then I don't know how the African National Congress approaches its own matters.
Why
because
then? Why
it
then?
has
Why
to send it to Jacob Zuma?
Yeah, but then
if Jacob Zuma decide to share with you,
okay,
it must be shared with you.
So when Ismail was expelled from the ANC, was that made in secret? Was that made in secret?
Show me the letter.
Was that made in secret?
Show me the letter.
Yes. No, I'm gonna show you the video that says yes, he was expelled from the ANC.
Show me the letter.
I don't know the letter. I haven't seen the letter. Obviously, is he not? Is he still your SG?
Show me.
Is he still your SG then?
The man has been expelled from the African National Congress.
How was he expelled?
Because
how was he expelled?
He did not.
How was he expelled?
No, he was called to come and account.
Okay, and then what happened?
He didn't come.
Was there anything, man? Ace.
Yes.
Was there anything official that was done?
Yes.
That was put up, which is
written to him.
Okay, so that.
Show me the letter yourself.
No, couldn't have seen the letter.
That's what I'm saying. Jacob Zuma might be having a letter he doesn't show you.
Okay, seriously. I like it when people play politics. It's very nice. Like if people play politics and people are politicking, like you always call each other parliamentary. You're politicking, grandstanding and all that. But I don't know, we'll see. But when according to him, he's still a member of the ANC. He's just not going to vote for the ANC. Not going to campaign for the ANC.
He's not a member of the ANC. According to our constitution, it doesn't work like that.
But then
he's misleading people like you.
But then why are you not?
We in the ANC, we know very well that you cannot do that.
But then why are you not expelling him?
No, he's expelled
why are you not making it? Why not? How is someone doing that?
He's expelled himself.
Even the Labour Department itself.
He has expelled himself.
By saying I'm going to vote for another party? No, man.
Because in the constitution it says that you cannot campaign for another party except the one that is in alliance with the African National Congress.
So there won't be any official statement. So there won't be any official statement. From the
official for what?
To saying, listen, now we are making this official.
We can
you're expelling yourself from the
for a boy from Umkhondo. He must do his own things alone. The African National Congress doesn't want to enter into that thing.
Yes.
Of him wanting to leave the African National Congress. My brother, we are not going to campaign for Jacob Zuma.
Okay.
We leave him like that.
Yeah.
He has expelled himself. We leave him like that.
Okay.
Yes.
But then, all right. The number is 064-548-7176. I'm still in conversation with Mr. Ramokgopa, the chairperson for ANC Ward 60, here in Pretoria West, in Danville, in West View, Pretoria West, Ward 60. He is the chairperson of the ANC here. So if you want to take part in this show, please send us a WhatsApp on 064-548-7176, or you want to call us on the same number 064-548-7176, and let me know what you want to be. You want to have your own view, you want to comment on what you are saying. So today the audio podcast will be available on Spotify and Anchor FM, and just go to Spotify and search the Kositi Lesehoan live show, and then you can comment there and share and download and follow us on that platform. And the video podcast will be uploaded on YouTube tomorrow. As I've said, we are shooting for video for YouTube nowadays. So you wanna go to YouTube and just search the Khosi Sehona live show, and you will find the podcast there. And please subscribe and share and follow us there as well. And ring the bell that whenever we drop in episode, then can be able to be part of it. Because what is happening the week is that on Mondays is political Mondays, on Tuesdays religious Tuesdays where we discuss anything religious. Wednesday is our educational Wednesday where we speak about education across the board, and then on Thursday we take a break, and on Friday we are having the Madness show that we speak about anything that is everything and everything goes. So you want to join us to that, you can join us on www.sehonganholdings.co.za/KhosiFM/. If you just go now, as we're still speaking with Mr. Ramokgopa, we're going to be ending our show very soon, but not yet. So if you still want to be part of this show, 064-548-7976. Mr. Costa, sorry about that. Yeah. All right. Can you go back to the because the bono contention here with let's go to what the SG said. The SG said something during his speech that we just played now when the show started. Before then, he said something like, we watched Jacob Zuma samgeza agezeki. You know, we are talking about the former leader of the ANC. We are talking about the former chief commander-in-chief of the ANC. We are talking about the former president of the ANC. Is that really how an SG can talk about the same still member of the ANC?
You see, Khosi, I will never prescribe how our SG expresses his dissatisfaction with the former president.
Okay.
But what I can tell you, all of us are surprised.
Yeah.
Not only are we surprised,
yes,
we are actually irritated.
Why irritated?
Because in the 112 years of the existence of the African National Congress, we are starting to see something like this.
Yeah.
A stupid president who does something like that.
Name calling Ramokgopa, name calling.
No. But stupid is a word.
Is it the word?
It's a word. It's not an insult.
But it's an insult to somebody.
To who?
Especially if he's an elder.
No.
You know?
Okay.
I mean, respect
are we censored?
But now we are not censored.
Are we censored?
No, we're not censored. No.
So you want to censor me?
No, I'm just saying.
No, he's a stupid president that we've ever had.
Yeah.
And I must repeat, this is the stupidest president we've ever had in the African National Congress.
Okay.
Jacob Zuma.
Yeah.
You understand?
All right.
So the SG was shocked.
Yeah.
He didn't expect that.
Yes.
That's why he was talking in the manner in which he did.
Okay.
You get what I'm saying? And he's quite correct.
Yeah.
You cannot have such things. You get what I'm saying? You know, in the wildest mind that we have, we will never expect a former president to come out.
Yeah.
Like Jacob Zuma has come out to do. Unless this president has got something to hide. This president has blamed everybody.
Yeah.
It was President Mbeki who was pursuing him.
Okay.
First, we were told President Mbeki is pursuing him. And then he came and he became the president.
Yeah.
We said, no, okay, clear your name. Because now you're in charge.
Yeah.
He didn't do that. In fact, he continued to spend more money.
Yes.
To defend himself, not to go to court.
Okay.
All right?
Yeah.
And then we said, it's fine. When Kgalema Motlanthe said, no, these people do not even follow the constitution. I no longer want to serve with them. In 2012, in Mangaung, Kgalema Motlanthe said, I'm going to challenge this president.
Which one?
Zuma.
Okay.
And then Jacob Zuma went out of the way. He said, no, okay. Who can I find to actually replace President Motlanthe? He went and then got President Ramaphosa. Said, no, Ramaphosa must be here. Ramaphosa became his own deputy.
Okay.
It's him. No, I'm still talking.
Okay. But Mr. Motlanthe was an interim, isn't he?
No, we are not talking about government. We're talking about ANC.
Okay, yeah. All right.
That's why I'm talking 2012.
2012, yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Mangauni conference.
Yeah.
So he brought Ramaphosa to become his own deputy president because he could no longer work with Motlanto. Motlanto said, no, these guys, they are just incorrigible. They're not doing things accordingly.
Yeah.
According to the constitution. So he brought Ramaphosa. Ramaphosa became his deputy. When we go to the conference in 2017, then he wants to bring his own girlfriend to become the president.
What's the girlfriend? I can understand how he wanted to bring his girlfriend. What do you mean wanted to bring his girlfriend? Wasn't Costa Ramokgopa, isn't she the full member of the ANC?
No.
Doesn't she have the right, same right
to lobby? Hey,
doesn't she have the right to campaign and to contest power? We don't want to talk
about the right and all of that. Everybody has got the right, but there are lobbyings that are happening.
Yeah, but we need to be fair, isn't it? We need to be fair. Even Costa Ramokgopa is a full member of the ANC, and she was once the president of the ANC Women's League. And if she wants to contest state power, why do we have to paint
her? It's not state power. ANC is
the
not
ANC,
state power.
The ANC power versus is going to be the president of the ANC. Yes.
My brother, I would have taken you seriously if you had mentioned that thing when I spoke about Kalama Motlanthe being replaced by Ramaphosa. You have not mentioned that.
Do you know why?
So I see you to be partisan.
Let me tell you why I didn't
address you as such, and I will continue to do that.
Let me tell you why I didn't respond to Motlanthe. Motlanthe, I knew him as the interim president between Mbeki and Zuma, right? For 6 months. So interim. What happened in the ANC by that time?
I'm talking about the ANC now.
Yeah, but that time what happened to the...
Why are you commenting in the ANC politics and you have never commented in the ANC politics when I talked about Ramaphosa and Motlanthe?
Do you know why? Because I never followed that time.
So
to be honest with you, I'm starting to follow now. I'm starting to follow I'm starting to follow the politics now. Because I'm already following. And
I'm not gonna take you serious.
And what was made public was her lobbying to become the ANC president.
If you don't know the history of any process, don't opine. Don't opine. Don't come with your own opinions.
Why then are we saying if she wants to stand and do what other people are doing, we now want to paint her as no, Zuma's girlfriend, he wants to push his girlfriend in to become the president. Why are we not letting her?
That is the truth.
Why are we not letting her?
That is the truth.
So are you saying she can't stand on her own?
That is the truth.
So are you saying she can't stand on her own?
Telling the truth.
How is it the truth?
It's him who started when going all out. Going to churches and all of that, talking about Nkosazana and Dlamini Zuma.
But who was he?
Who was
he supposed to speak to?
No, that's why I'm telling you.
Who was he supposed to speak about?
I don't have a problem with that.
Yeah.
If he does that, but I'm telling you, he wanted to forward his own girlfriend so that he can be protected.
Is it girlfriend or ex-wife? Sir?
We don't care. In politics, we don't care.
I want to understand.
We don't care.
Like I said earlier, I understand emotions are high, and emotions are high.
Let me tell you.
But I think what we need to do is mudslinging that Ramokgopa is not going to help us in any shape or form.
Let me tell you
by
something.
Calling an ex-wife a girlfriend now because the surname is Zuma.
Let me tell you something.
Yeah.
If you want to conduct political interviews,
yes,
you must stand what comes from the politics.
I don't have a problem.
When we
I don't have a problem. But
we
then,
don't massage issues.
But then you need to be challenged on those issues, right?
No.
You can't be calling someone's ex-wife the girlfriend.
You cannot tell me how,
just because
to address
I'm not saying.
Jacob Zuma.
Listen, I'm saying you can't call someone an ex-wife a girlfriend.
Say to me,
just because you are angry with the ex-husband.
It's not anger.
It's what?
If you want me out of your studio, you say, no, in my studio, we don't want this. You are not going to present to me.
Here in Kosi FM, we uncensored, unfunded, and we are
is girlfriend of Jacob Zuma.
Okay.
And I know whoever listens to me is going to listen to me because I'm campaigning as well.
Yes.
I want the African National Congress to be looked at as an organization of choice.
Yeah.
And how I do it,
Yeah.
I cannot listen to your prescription.
I'm not prescribing anything to you, by the way.
I'm telling you, Nkosazana Zuma is the girlfriend of Jacob Zuma.
But then I ask you, is it fair? Is it fair to say that?
I don't want to talk about
ex-wife.
fairness. It's not my space to talk about fairness.
All right. Then you said something earlier again about now you just said you're campaigning, which is not a problem because I wanted everyone to come and campaign because this is a local station, but no politicians are coming nowadays to come and campaign for their parties. I actually appreciate you being here to campaign. Well, thank you so much. So you are saying people must get the ANC as the party of choice, correct? But then with all this imploding and fighting inside and calling people names and whatever, do you really think the ANC will really be looked at by people as the party of choice?
In fact, let me tell you the truth.
Yeah.
The African National Congress is loved.
Yeah.
You know, when I'm listening, now when I talk, all the African National Congress voters, they love it.
Are they listening now?
Yes.
Why are they not commenting?
No, they will never comment.
Why not?
You know why they do not comment?
Yes.
They know they are well represented by their leader.
Yeah.
Let me tell you.
ANC members, comment 064-548-776. Let's hear your own views about today.
I'm telling you.
Yeah.
The African National Congress voters, they love it. They want us actually to expose Jacob Zuma and his girlfriend who want to bring the African National Congress down.
But then how does the girlfriend how does the girlfriend enter into this thing? Because
the girlfriend
she never mentioned her being part of MK.
No, we're not talking about MK.
What
did she do when they were voting in parliament?
I guess she voted against this thing because she stood on the ethics.
No, ethics.
You have been speaking about ethics when or the ANC is not follow ethics. But now when somebody stands and says
this is ethical.
Yes.
Where did you demonstrate that she's ethical?
Well, she voted for the impeachment of Ramaphosa in parliament when everybody says no.
The other ethics, where did she do that?
Which ones? Which ethics are you talking about?
When Jacob Zuma was being voted against when he was building Kandla, what did she vote? How did she vote?
Well, was there ever a vote?
She was there, yes. It was voted for.
By who?
By all parliamentarians
of
the ANC. Ad hoc committee was formed in defense of that man.
Okay.
So she was there. What did she do? When her own daughter was made a chief of staff.
Yeah. Where?
Siyabonga Cwele was minister of electronics.
Oh yes, you mean Google it.
Fresh from matric.
Google it.
She was earning more than $1 million.
Okay.
What did she say? If she's ethical.
Was there ever a challenge on that?
No, there was.
Okay, but
the DA came with that challenge.
What did the ANC do?
No, what did her do?
What did the ANC do?
We are talking about her. You are saying she's ethical.
Did the DA make that motion against Nkosazana Dlamini Zuma?
No, we are talking about Nkosazana Dlamini Zuma being an ethical leader.
Okay.
Alone.
Well,
what did she do?
No, she voted for the impeachment.
What did she do?
She voted for the impeachment, isn't it?
Okay, I'm talking about her own daughter.
Yeah.
Who became after matric.
How wrong was that?
It's wrong.
How
it's
so?
Wrong. You need somebody who's experienced to become chief of staff earning more than $1 million.
Did the ANC stop that?
No, we don't want to talk about ANC.
We do, because if the ANC allowed it to happen, then why are we now singling out this?
I'm not going to be abused by you through this thing.
Not born. My point is this.
Dlamini Zuma is not ethical as you would think.
Okay.
She was defending her own boyfriend.
Okay. Okay.
Yes.
But then if something is voted by the majority of the party, right? The party is the one that's standing. The DA brought that motion against the ANC, isn't it? The DA brought that motion against the ANC, not Nkosazana Dlamini Zuma, right? And if the DA said ANC is accused this, and the ANC did not do anything about it, they actually endorsed it. Why then now do we put on the doorstep of Nkosazana Dlamini Zuma?
My brother.
Just because she took a stand and say, I'm voting for the impeachment of this person.
I don't have time for semantics and thinking that we need to debate about something that is not debatable. Yeah. All I can tell you,
yes,
Kosa Dlamini Zuma is not ethical as you think.
Okay.
She's not. Well, she's self-serving, and we are saying she's defending her own boyfriend. And we are saying she's not ethical. Yes. She's not good for the African National Congress.
Talk about ethics. It's fine. Talk about ethics. The ANC voting against the impeachment of Ramaphosa, was that ethical?
To me, it was.
How so?
It was because there were reports from other institutions that have pronounced about the matter.
Was there no reports against Zuma for all those institutions before?
Which one?
When
Zuma for 8 times, ne?
Yeah.
It was
motion of no confidence.
Motion of no confidence.
Yeah.
Those things were not dealt with by any institution. It was only dealt with in Parliament. And the African National Congress.
So there was no public protector report.
There was never anything.
So there was no SIU report.
Yes.
So there was no report that came and said yes.
This man plainly is not fit for office.
Yeah.
And we defended him.
Why?
Till now.
I mean, you're so ethical. Because why did you do that?
No, the African National Congress defended him. That's why we are saying to him now
that
don't come here and tell us you can't stand Cyril Ramaphosa.
So
for 9 years.
Because you defended you.
Or what a nonsense.
This is Khosi FM. At the time is gone what? 41 minutes after 9, we're coming to you live from Pretoria West in Danville in Khosi FM studios, and the show is the Khosi Tesone live show, and we're recording for YouTube as well. So go to YouTube tomorrow and you'll find this recording there, which is the Khosi Tesone live show. I'll upload it tomorrow and then you will get it. But for the audio podcast, you're gonna go to Spotify and then you search the Khosi Tesone live show and you see the logos are there, and then just go in and you'll find this audio podcast there live today. Yeah, so I'm in conversation with Mr. Ramokgopa, who's the chairperson for Ward 60 of the ANC Ward 60 here in Danville, Westview, and the number is 064-548-7176 if you want to be part of the show. Because earlier I got a call, as you guys can recall, you heard. I got a call. Just don't understand. I didn't get the name of this person, and then she sent me, because she was a lady. Because we managed to answer the call, and she sent me, and she said she actually sent me something now on WhatsApp earlier on WhatsApp. No radio interviews are allowed. Please pick up your phone. That was when she was trying to call me. And then I asked her, can I call you back now? And then she said, let me consult the leadership first. And then she says she's listening at the moment, because I wanted someone to come in from the Umkhondo sizwe party.
Who's that one?
I don't know her name, but you know she called us earlier again. Okay. And I wanted someone from the Umkhondo sizwe party to actually call in and we debate this thing maybe 3-way, that she tells us what they think. Because the topic today is the rise of Umkhondo sizwe party, ne? Where we have dealt with several issues like the logo, and then we played a video. MK is theirs. The 3 colors are the ANC's, and Mr. Ramokgopa himself said they haven't registered the name Umkhondo sizwe as a trademark, but they've registered the logo itself, which I've showed you the differences between the logos. The ANC logo is totally black, and it's the man is standing there with a spear up on top of his head. And for the MK1, the man is standing, he's black, he's wearing, and he's black and green and gold, and he's holding a golden spear, which is pointed, which is below the waist, which is at the waist. So, and that is the difference. Maybe that's why the IEC registered them to become a political, to participate in next year's elections. Mr. Ramokgopa, back to the logos. Why do you think the IEC registered Umkhondo sizwe as a party, even though they were maybe that you people like you guys thought, or maybe they took your emblem and they took your name?
All right. No, it's very simple. You see, when you are opportunistic, and Jacob Zuma has never had the benefit of going to school, that man.
Okay.
So his own thinking is always a cause for concern.
All right.
You get what I'm saying? He understood very well that Umkhondo sizwe belongs to the African National Congress. Yeah. And I can demonstrate that. on the 16th of December, he announces his own party. He says it's Umkhondo sizwe. And he knows very well that Umkhondo sizwe was formed on the 16th. So you can see that he's a man that wanted to actually take Umkhondo sizwe as his own fiefdom.
Yeah.
It's not his own organization. Yeah. By the way, Jacob Zuma did not participate much in Umkhondo sizwe. If we were to tell people, Jacob Zuma is even lying.
By
Jacob Zuma was arrested in when he was 22 years. It was in 1960.
Yeah.
1962.
Yes.
And they were 300
crossing
to Botswana.
Yeah.
That's where this man, a crazy man from Northwest, Barkman, Black Jesus, whatever, Barkman, demon. What in le trouble too much. Barkman?
No.
Le premier. Premier Manovo.
That day job Supra. Oh, sorry. Yes.
Supra. I love that thing. Barking. Stage.
Sir Jacob, yes.
Yeah, Jacob Zuma was not alone. He was a young boy
when he was
19. Yeah, 62. 19, and they were many 300. Yeah. You understand? They wanted to cross the border
to Botswana. Yes.
You understand? He was arrested for 10 years.
Yeah.
Jacob Zuma was released in 1973.
Okay.
When he came back, he's the first prisoner from Robben Island who was actually reporting to the regime.
Yeah.
Himself.
Yeah.
And then in 1974, he went outside.
Yeah.
Because of they thought he was a guerrilla.
Was not doing a good job that time?
Where?
Was not doing a good job that time.
Where?
When he was from prison before going to prison.
No, he was a sellout, in fact.
Sellout how?
Yeah. That man killed many of our comrades.
Okay.
That man.
Wasn't that Ramaphosa's doing?
No, Ramaphosa.
Ramaphosa
has never done that.
Remember, that Lekota exposed that in Parliament, and Ramaphosa agreed. He said yes, he was arrested. He was arrested. Lekota said this specifically. He said Ramaphosa will be arrested with someone, and that person will be found tomorrow, the following day dead, and Ramaphosa will be sent home. And he Ramaphosa admitted and said yes, he was arrested with other people. And
I'm happy that I was listening to that thing live.
Yeah.
If I was not listening to it, I will agree with you.
But that's what he said.
Why are you exaggerating?
I'm not exaggerating. I'm saying exactly what Lekota said.
And you are telling the truth. You are trying by all means to actually defend yourself to the president. Jacob Zuma.
We are having a discussion here, Ramokgopa. We must not do that. We're having a discussion, and we need to balance everything. I'm not defending any person. Balance all the facts.
But you cannot lie.
Yeah.
I was listening to that thing.
How dare I lie?
He said,
yes.
Ramaphosa said to the regime when they released him, these comrades have put in my mind socialist ideology.
So they never mind.
And all of that.
Okay.
So he's there. That's why Mutomongoloro is listening to you.
Yeah.
Will think you are telling the truth.
Okay.
And it's not the truth.
Let me take it back a little bit and listen to me very well. That Lekota started his speech in Parliament. It's just that I like it's not near. I could just play it and people can hear. He said, whenever Ramaphosa will be arrested that was his words. Whenever Ramaphosa will be arrested with anyone, that person will be dead and Ramaphosa will be sent home. He never said anything about him killing anyone. And Ramaphosa said himself, yes, my father was asked to recruit me into the special branch and I refused. All right? That's when he spoke about these people, they put ideas in my head of being communist. In other words, he was selling them out according to Ntate Lekota. Is that true or not?
My brother, I was listening. I'll repeat that. You're trying by all means. Like
repeat that you just said now and tell me what does that mean.
You know people.
And
that
tell me if that was true. If that was true or not.
You know the problem with you guys.
Yeah.
You are trying by all means to make this chap relevant.
But nobody's doing that. We are having a conversation today.
No, but
me and
you cannot lie.
I'm not lying. I'm just saying what.
Said.
Yes.
Lekota.
Yeah.
When Ramaphosa,
you told the security branch.
Don't call us to a journey because Ramaphosa to a journey.
To Mamina, right? Is that
yes.
Right? Yeah.
To saying let us liberate our own country, really united. You understand?
Yeah.
I would have listened to your call. By that time, when we were arrested with you,
yes,
it was in 1974.
Yes.
He said that.
Yeah.
And when you went,
yes,
wafika wabuta amabhunu.
Yes.
Wathi kubo.
Yes.
Thina sikufake ideology ya socialism.
Did Ramaphosa dispute that?
He disputed that.
He said what?
He
exactly.
And said, I have never done that. I can go to this thing, go on to
YouTube now.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh, dispute Tara Lokota. What you're saying is wrong. I've never done that.
Yeah.
There is no such a thing. But you cannot come here and want me to believe that in support of by the way, Lokota doesn't love Jacob Zuma.
Yeah.
He has
I know.
He has worked with Jacob Zuma. He knows how foolish that man is.
Yeah.
That man. Do you know that Lokota's politics were in KwaZulu-Natal? He wanted to become a premier of KwaZulu-Natal.
KZN, yes.
In 1994.
And what happened?
Zuma, true to his form,
yes,
he's a tribalist. I can tell you now.
So he said no Mosotho president.
Eric Gwale even told us.
Ari,
hey, Kigacha, in the ANC.
Yeah.
Wamotseba Eric Gwale.
Eric Gwala, yeah, I heard of him.
Eric Gwala.
Yeah.
Our luminary, a revolutionary.
Yes.
Or Mushompao across the country.
Yeah.
Sell out, Kigacha. Uwina kalabakala tribalism. No.
Yeah.
How many provinces he traveled to? Now.
Well, he's in Mpumalanga, KZN, and here in Gauteng. Maybe he's still gonna go to other provinces.
No, my brother.
Maybe he's still gonna go to other provinces. We don't know.
He's a tribalist.
We don't know.
He's a tribalist, that man.
Okay.
That man is a tribalist. And Eric Gwala won the African National Congress. Dala.
I see now. Yeah.
Ronnie Castles.
Yeah, the former spy boss.
He speaks of this man too much.
The former spy boss.
Tamizulu. Because of Tamizulu was loved by the Zulus.
Okay.
He was a revolutionary of note.
Yes.
Then now Tamizulu is a spy.
And Zuma.
Yes.
Okay.
Babulala Tamizulu. He said.
Yeah.
No. My brother. That man.
Yes, I want to know.
That man killed Tamizulu. Arike spy.
Okay.
It was found during TRC. Tamizulu was never
a spy. Okay.
Because of now Uratiwa in Natal.
But then why did you guys push for him to be president so much?
No,
you defended him for 9 years. Then whole 9 years, ANC Kamuka was busy in parliament saying, no, not with our leader. Before the rape case, you were pushing his innocence, which he was found innocent by the courts. And then you toppled Mbeki for his sake. You unleashed Malema on Mbeki for his sake. You elected him to parliament for his sake. And then he became president of the country. Now, all of a sudden, because now he has said to you, I'm not going to vote or campaign for you. Now he's declaring this like it's all over the place.
Jacob Zuma in 2005, my brother.
Yeah.
You know, the likes of Lekota. We're talking about this thing. About that man.
Yes.
That man.
Yeah.
He warned us. And
why did you listen?
No.
Why did you listen by that time? Yes.
We thought Jacob Zuma was the right person. And we were defending Jacob Zuma.
So how do you not know that he's the right person now?
No.
We
did our own research.
And you couldn't do it back then, why?
We were young. Some of us who were even 19, were in our teens.
So killing for Zuma was being a young man. Yeah? Remember when Lemasi was, they would die for Zuma.
And he regretted after.
Yeah. Don't you think it's more like politics?
No, it's not politics.
It is.
My brother.
We do something and then when that thing tends to not to be the way we want it to be, say, oh shit, I want to go back now and
Zuma.
Yeah.
If you were to apportion the damage that was caused to the African National Congress
by Jacob.
No, if you were to apportion to former leaders, Jacob Zuma would say 80%. That man killed our movement.
Yeah, damage. Yeah.
We damaged it.
Yeah, ANC.
That man. That man damaged our own organization. I'm telling you.
But with what?
That man, under his own leadership, the Tripartite Alliance was in tatters.
Yeah.
Understand?
Yeah.
The way things were happening, Kosatu ya kawatiwa. Because of Zuma. And then
Kanda, were you not supposed to be president of Kosatu? Because how many nurses are
okay, does he qualify ideologically?
That's already been discussed by you.
Prosecuting an ideological agenda, right?
Yeah.
You don't put anybody.
You put who?
You look at a person's capacity to lead.
But why all that was never addressed?
Jacob Zuma was putting people who are weak.
Did he force you to agree with all those things?
My brother, when you are president,
yes,
you can influence a lot of things.
Okay.
You can.
Yeah.
You can.
Is that the same as Ramaphosa? Are we saying Ramaphosa can influence a lot of things now?
Yeah. Chairperson.
Yeah.
For
what 60, right?
Whoever becomes a councillor,
yes,
I can influence that thing.
For 18 or a certain.
Yes.
Okay.
Understand?
Because you're a chairperson.
So, yes, you
Margaret, you're gonna come with the reasons why you don't want him in there, or the reasons why you want him in there, isn't it?
Bafo was just stupid to an extent that every stupid person wanted to associate it with him.
Yeah.
And Bakrezak.
From him.
Bakawata organization.
Okay.
My brother. Organization are under Jacob Zuma.
Okay, so now. Ora oh. Alright, this guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're in a robust discussion. Mr Costa Ramokgopa, chairperson of 160 in Danville. We are talking about the rise of the Umkhondo sizwe party. The other thing I wanted to ask you, before then, if you want to partake and take part in our show today, we are going to finish in a minute. Now 2 minutes to 10. We are going to finish now 10 o'clock. So the numbers I said is always 064-548-7976. If you wanted to be part of this show today, because we got a call earlier. I don't know, was it from the MK people or what? Because they were saying interviews. I don't know who told them that I was interviewing one of the MK people, because I was interviewing an ANC member, asking him about how the ANC handles this thing of Umkhondo, which is free speech, by the way, in the whole country. No one can prescribe what must we talk about in public radio stations. So, but anyway, the number is 064-548-7976. And then if you want to listen to this podcast from the beginning to the end, if maybe you joined us just now, go to Spotify later tonight or tomorrow morning. You'll find a podcast being posted there, which is the Khosi on a live show. You go there and you get a podcast and you download and you can listen to for it anytime, anywhere. And then please subscribe and follow us there as well, so that you can be able to get notifications whenever we drop such topics and such shows for you. And then for your YouTube, you go to YouTube and you search the Khosi live show. Do the same, share, subscribe, and ring the bell, so that whenever we drop such episodes, because we are having political discussions every single Monday right on the station live from Khosi FM studios right here in Westview in Danville. Mr. Ramokgopa, I think you have covered a lot. You have covered enough. So what is your last words to the electorate? Much as you said you're campaigning, that's your camera there in front of you. look in that camera and tell what your people are saying, and then as the chairperson of Vote 60, West View, Pretoria West, what are you saying to them? They're voting whether the elections. He hasn't told us when are the elections, right?
Thank you very much, for the platform. What I can say to the voters of the African National Congress, they must actually reflect back before 1994, those who had lived before 1994, and see the changes that we've made at the African National Congress.
Including Zuma's 9 years, right?
Yes.
Okay.
It's not wasted 9 years.
No, it's not.
It's not wasted.
It's not.
There were a lot of.
Are you agreeing?
2 universities were built during those years. And infrastructure was rolled out.
But you said he didn't do anything, remember?
And HIV is...
You said he did nothing.
No.
It's part of the record as well. That's the third thing I'm going to call you on. And if you didn't say anything, I will apologize. But it's on record. 3 things that you said.
And that is your problem. Your problem is one. You think Jacob Zuma was at any point doing something for himself?
No, it's fine.
This organization we're talking about, the African National Congress, we lead as a collective.
Okay.
Jacob Zuma has never done anything. Just put him as a face. He can't even read, that man. So if we were to rely on him, this country would have actually been dusted. If
was there anything, okay.
So we assisted him because we are leading as a collective. We've done a lot.
All right.
So the African National Congress has done a lot of things. Since 1994. And if anybody comes from Elonsburg says the African National Congress has never done anything, look no further than RDPs there. You heard me?
Yes.
Look no further than those RDPs.
In Elonsburg,
Who couldn't have those RDPs. And if there is another unemployed parent who says the African National Congress has never done anything since he took power, look no further than an FSAS that were given to her or his child to go and further his own studies. And if there is another parent who's not working, look no further than primary and high school where we're providing them free education. You get what I'm saying? And if there is another parent who says, no, the African National Congress has never done anything. Right now, I know under this evil government that has been scrapped out, look no further than Swan Wi-Fi. We're giving kids here in Swan Wi-Fi. And if there is another person who says, I'm poor, the African National Congress has never done anything, look no further than POP, indigent police, where we're given literage of water and units of electricity to the poorest of the poor, assisting them to survive. You get what I'm saying? If there is any other person who says that, tell them that in Danville, during apartheid, a black person was not even allowed to just pass here. We are now staying here. It can look as a superficial achievement, but I can tell you, it's a very important achievement because it actually entrenches the rights for you to move around. So those people must look at those things. I wanted to mention those few ones. So that they can see that the African National Congress has been at work. It was working. It did a lot of things.
So you don't know the election date, ne? It hasn't been announced yet.
I know.
And when is it?
It's the 22nd and the
23rd. When am I making bill?
22nd and 23rd
of May.
Yes, 20th and 21 is the special vote.
So 22nd and 22, 23 of May 2024. That's when. But then when is he going to announce them, make them official?
They've been gazetted.
Yeah, but then when he's going to announce them?
I don't know if they've never been announced.
They haven't been announced, so I haven't heard it being. I can't remember, sorry, it be official. Guys, elections are on the 22nd and 22nd and 23rd of May this year, 2024. All right, guy, well, Kion, is it Kion again?
Yeah.
All right. We have come to the end. A very nice topic today. You know what I like about politics is that we will eat together on the same trough, right? But then when one of us differs from us, everything else break loose. But it's not a problem. It's politics anyway. Thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen, for taking part with our live show today on Umkhondo FM. As you know, every Monday we are having a political discussion Monday, right here on Umkhondo FM, and we invite different guests to come. And if you want to come and be part of us, learn as well, just give me a ring on 064-548-7976, and I'll give you a slot. Tell me when you want to come and discuss what with us, and we will give you a slot and you can come and discuss with us. All right, today I was talking with Mr. Costa Ramokgopa. He is the chairperson of Ward 60 here in danville. And he was giving me insight because we're talking about the rise of MK or Umkhondo sizwe party, and then we were very it was on fire. It's on fire. So just go to Spotify and Anchor FM. Anchor FM is now called Spotify for podcasters. Just go to Spotify and Anchor FM and search the Cositas on live show, and you will find our podcast there, so you can be able to listen for yourself, rewind, listen again, leave a comment there for us. Tell us what you think about today's show. And then YouTube tomorrow. I promise you tomorrow I'm going to be uploading the YouTube one, and that will go still under the name The Cositas on the live show. That's our channel. So just go to YouTube and subscribe to that channel arena, and then ring the bell so that whenever we drop an episode like this, you'll be the first one to know. So thanks so much. It has been a beautiful one, Mr. Ramokgopa, and I thank so much to be with us today. We Costa Ramokgopa, and then it was robust, it was beautiful. So let's continue like that. Good night, Vahaju. We love you. Bye bye.